Hello and welcome back to match 3. This is Old Man Poole. This hand is not dramatically better than our 6 land, 1 Vizier hand, but I think we are going to keep it. I think that hand was actually kind of close to okay, and Vizier helps a little bit. At least it's not another land, right? Let's go ahead and keep this. It is slow. I could definitely see us getting run over, but balance saving is a play 1 turn earlier. I appreciate being able to play things 1 turn earlier. Okay, Forest and Mountain. Probably kind of a beat down. I have seen some kind of ramping. Ooh. Some ramping red-green strategy is what I was going to say. Bastion, we're just going to play Kefnet, and Kefnet's just going to beat our opponent's face in. I haven't had a chance to ever do this yet. This is going to be the game, boys. It's going to be the game! That would be kind of funny if you just can't interact with that. That's a 5/5 flying death stick. Okay. Cycling a hippo. So yeah, maybe a little bit more of a... Ooh, harsh mentor. Okay. Well, definitely gonna go for it here. Well, we got to do this at least once. That's kind of cool. This is very hard for your opponent to deal with, though. I can't block, unfortunately, but next turn I will be able to attack. And it's a pretty fast, pretty hard to interact with clock. We may not have to play another card this game. That's fine. That's a good attack by my opponent. Might as well. Oh, don't play a land. Almost misplayed there. Let's swing in with Kefnet. Take my opponent down to 15. We could play a non-land. Although Vizier actually ends up being pretty good pretty quick. Problem is if we play both, then we can't swing with Kefnet next turn. But that's still probably okay, right? Play Kefnet, go and get the Panther the following turn. Well, I don't think we're going to swing this turn, but that does mean we're going to play a card. If that's the case, I guess we might as well not play the desert, right? On the off chance we end up cycling that later. Alright, let's just pass then. Opponent has Pouncing Cheetah on the end step. He might be able to race. Being able to play the Vizier next turn is good though. Okay, takes us down to 13. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, so let's go ahead and chunk again. Opponent goes to 10. Let's play our Vizier. Would love to. Thank you. So next turn we can afford to play 1 more card. Yes, I would. I am going to get the Even Initiate. Unfortunately, the discarding with the Sunscourge is a pretty big downside. So, let's get our Adorn Pouncer. And we don't want to play a land. But next turn we will. It's interesting. Have to play exactly 1 card a turn. Alright, so he can pump. It does take up his entire turn to do so, though. I think we are just going to throw the Vizier in front. And then we'll swing next turn. He's on a 1-turn clock. We can bring back the Pouncer. Electrify. Perfectly fine there. It kind of accomplishes the same thing, actually. Okay, swings for 8. Kefnet may not be fast enough. I wonder if we're better off dumping a whole bunch of stuff. Oh man, we're so close. Trial and Mighty Leap takes him to 1. Well, we spin regardless, right? No point in leaving it back. So then the question becomes, do we want to play, like... I can't play both of these, though. So the Pouncer's just going to be better, right? Than leaving up, like, a random trick. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll just have to hope he doesn't have a removal spell, more or less. If he's got one, he wins. If not, he loses. More or less, it comes down to that. Got it? I am scared. Or I guess... No, we're dead either way. What am I thinking? I'm not thinking much. Yes. Well, we block something and we just take it. I don't know what I was thinking there. Yeah, he took him to 1 or got close. Alright, well, Kefnet was too slow, even on the draw or on the play with the best of hands. Man, unfortunate. Yeah, opponent's got a pretty blisteringly fast. Yeah, I don't know quite what my logic was there. For some reason I was thinking I was at higher life, I guess. Opponent's got a pretty blisteringly fast, aggressive draw. Yeah, maybe Kefnet's just not good. I don't know. Like, that seems like best case scenario. And maybe it wasn't against the best opponent for it, but... yeah, that seems unfortunate. Let's play our act. Reedstalker was maybe okay there. Yeah. That seems bad. Vizier of the True is probably bad again. I think we just try and grind out these games most of the time. Patrice Lake Claim's probably not great either. Sacred Cat didn't look absurd there. Maybe let's bring in one more trick. Alright, let's do something like... well, actually, Cunning Sure. Well, no, this is just bad against all the 3s out there. Well, we do want a 2-drop pretty badly. Okay, yeah. Ah, man, I am bummed. I don't know how I missed my life total. That was pretty... I don't know, gotta pay attention. Would like to play first? I would. His hand's got a lot of 4-drops. If we do keep it. Vizier the Anointed's good. Perhaps we should have shifted at that point and just tried to get a Sunscourge champion and said, hey, that's a great blocker, we'll stall out. We don't have to play the tempo game against my opponent. That might have been better. Alright. Initiate's Companion. Pretty good against a slow draw. Alright. So we take 3 here. Potentially he plays... okay, he doesn't play two drops, which is the nightmare scenario, probably. The Vizier does blank that fairly well, and gives us some value. Cartouche isn't bad. Alright, so let's drop him and go and get our Sunscourge, I think, this time. Well, I don't know, he's not quite as aggressive either. Maybe the Norm Pouncer is better? It's definitely a better swinger. Alright. We're not getting beat down quite as hard as we were last game, so far. He's good. Okay. That probably means he has an answer for the Pouncer too, unfortunately. Back. Perfectly reasonable. Alright, Mummy Paramount. Paramount. Saving Grace isn't great. Reedstalker's okay. Paramount, put down Cartouche, I guess, is probably our best play. At least he's not going to kill in response. So, kind of chump block the Hyena Pack. I don't think we were going to, though. Take 3. Alright, coming in. I'll definitely go for it. What sort of trick can he have here? +2/+2 is not good enough. Guess there's no real downside in blocking, right? We'll kill this first if he can't interact with it. If he can't interact with it. That help very often though. Are there any things that are +3? Oh wait, Gift of Strength, duh. I wouldn't be surprised if he still just plays it out, yeah. Okay. Well, 2 for 2. Saves a little bit of face. Sandblast does take care of that. Guess we just wait. Try and get that Adorn Pouncer out at some point. Pretty sure we have to go for it. He has a trick. It's obviously terrible for us, but... Okay. Whew. It's like no gift of strength, just this once. And he didn't have it, so... And... Oh, Sunscourge Champion's pretty good, though. Yeah, I think we just go for it. I feel like we could have won that first game. For some reason, I thought we could take an attack if we had a blocker. I need to stop thinking about it, but... I don't know. I was getting that. Okay. Dagger of the Worthy. They could have gone for the swing there, but chose against... or sided against it. Yeah, I'll block for sure. Cool. Alright. Bring back our Adorn Pouncer. Next turn, probably bring back Sunscourge Champion, pitch Even Initiate, I imagine. Gain a bunch of life. If he may very well have like Electrify or something here, but if he can't kill off our Pouncer, that's gonna be huge. Okay. Equip. Alright. That's interesting. Would we rather have a land to go along with our Sunscourge Champion? Probably, actually. Saving Grace maybe gets there. That puts it up to 7. So if he swings with everything, we're in trouble. But actually, we can just get rid of the Hope Tender in that case. Alright, let's beat... It'll be a little bit, like, potentially obvious that we have something, but... Opponent obviously doesn't have a removal spell, otherwise he'd just use that there. Saving Grace is likely to come down unfettered, I think. Next turn we can potentially play Trial of Solidarity, and one has a pretty tough time against that too. Yeah, I think we might get there this game. It was good, because I feel bad if we lose off of that misplay in game 1. I think if we played a slower game, we could have dragged it out for sure. Alright, so if he's got Electrify or something, Ambuscade. Well, Ambuscade keeps it alive, but then it just dies again, right? But I guess it does. This brings it up to 7. Then he just swings later. I guess we could trade, though. Then. If he doesn't swing, it's... I guess we trade there. Yeah, I think it's probably still worth it. It kind of blanks the Ambuscade for a turn. We still can trade with Harsh Mentor. Yeah, I think it's okay. If he just swings with the Hope Tender, well, I have to trade for the Hope Tender, but even that's not terrible. I mean, the dagger can go on either card, so... And if he doesn't swing here, we're in a great spot. I think he does have to attack. Okay, taps 2. Sure shot. Yep, that's fine. So we will indeed block. But we got rid of the Ambuscade, which is a little bit nice. Interesting he didn't go for the Pouncer. I guess he just wanted to get in for damage immediately. Alright, so we can play the Survivor and then drop Reed Stalker, which is nice. Can't actually quite play the Even Initiate yet, but that's okay. He's just gonna have to... Or maybe we should have played the Trial, actually. We could have forced a chump block. Yeah, gonna be good next turn, even better. And we have a couple of blockers. Yeah. This is better, I think. even though the sure shot can potentially get in. So let's see. Oh, something big. Lost speed. Alright. Means he can't really attack with the sure shot. Though. Then we just have lethal, right? With the Reed Stalker in the trial. Alright. So managed to sneak game 2 there. Let's see. Do we want to change anything else? I still think this trial is fairly good. The fact that it gives vigilance is a pretty big deal. I want to take out any other, maybe a Dauntless Haven for those who serve. Dauntless Haven's going to trade almost as well, and it's much better on offense. Okay, I think we're just going to keep this. Let's try and sneak one more game. We got this, boys. I have faith. His hand's quite good. Go ahead and keep it. Adorn Pouncer. That'll be pretty good in general, but... Okay, we'll play our desert here. Definitely need access to blue. Cartesian Solidarity is not the best on the Pouncers. We'd love to find a 3-drop. We do have a lot of them, too. Alright. No play. I like no play. Alright, well, we've drawn a few more lands than we would like. Sunscourge Champion's probably our best draw. I've said that a lot over these matches. It's funny. I feel like all of our games have been a little bit more on the beatdown side of things. And you definitely can't have slower decks in this format, but the life gain has been very, very relevant. Oh, did find a mountain here. Actually, he's got some play. Ooh, Divine Great Maw. Okay. That's a reason to play the Cartouche. Not a great reason. Especially because you could still kill it. Yeah. A little bit unfortunate, but I think we just wait. I don't think we chump block quite yet either. Next turn, we'll use it to double block with the Reed Stalker probably. Frontline Devastator. It's a good one too. Lots of lands. Lots and lots of lands. And we'll just pass here. Flash in a Reed Stalker, double block, bring back the Pouncer if he's got something. So he can pump this up to 4 and he trades for both. Don't love that. I think I'm just going to take out the Great Maw. And if he wants to get any value, he's got to kill the Pouncer, which can't feel great. He's got a trick. It's not the end of the world for us. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. A little bit nice to play the trick before we have to drop the Cartouche. Okay. Does choose to kill the Pouncer. It might mean he has like Electrify. He might have an answer for it. Okay. Okay. Which is good 2-drop action. Ooh. Oh, I love. Do think we just play the Pouncer though. A little bit rough that he can still swing with the Frontline Devastator, but it does stop a lot. Alternatively, we could just play Solitary Camel in the Cartouche. Solitary Camel in the Cartouches doesn't actually, I guess, trade with that very well. Yeah, let's just bring back the Pouncer. Not going to swing with the Reed Stalker. Would like to be able to block the Devotee if he's got a removal spell. Again, I think the longer the game goes in general, the better off we're going to be. spell. The camel's finally going to get synergized with the desert, which is nice. It's good. Alright. Fair enough. Cracks in with just the Devastator here. Yeah, we may still get a run over. He's got a lot of cards. Zero the Anointed's good though. We can go get our 4-drop. So we've got 6 land. Could play Vizier and drop the cartouche. Problem is you can just start pumping this for a fair amount every turn. Got 6 mana, so I guess if he finds one more land, he can pump this 4 up to 6. And this card's been a problem for us. Alright, well I think we're gonna play the Vizier. We need to go and grab our value card here. The you guys know what it is. Sunscourge. We play the cartouche on the Reed Stalker and double block. He gets to trade which one he wants to kill, or choose which one he wants to kill. So that is 5 power, which is as much as he can get it up to. I think we probably play it here. Alright. Helps dissuade other attacks too. Adds a little bit of power to the board. And again, I think we're just kind of hoping to not die. Alright, so you found a land, so you can bring this up to 6. Want to swing with a bunch of things? It's not unreasonable to come in with, well, okay. So, yeah, we just need to block with both of these guys. He has no tricks. We'll take 2. He gets his choice on which he wants to kill. I can see arguments for both. This is a better blocker. This is going to gain us some value next turn. We do get rid of his biggest, most dangerous threat, which is nice. Yep. And not getting rid of the Vizier. He's going to give us our value off the champion. I wouldn't hate drawing a land here, actually, because I could pitch a land and still play a Solitary Camel. Oh, I was going to say, you can pay it if you want, but it doesn't do anything. Okay. Alright, frontline Devastator is gone. Land? Ooh. Grace is a little bit interesting though. Alright, Sunscourge Champion. And discard a Plains. Draw a card. Okay, Catcher's Avenger. We want to leave up Saving Grace. Do we care that much? We trade with anything that comes in at this point. If we have Saving Grace, get a little bit of value. See, this can get up to 4-5 damage right now, right? Block with those 2. I think we're just going to add to the board here. No tricks. 20 of Strength showing off how good it is here for sure. Just always being able to pump in the late game is pretty powerful. I'm getting close to being able to swing though. We're still at 13, have good cards in hand. We may just be able to outlast him here. Partially because I think he's drawn a few too many lands, but Vitalist. Not bad. No attack. We swing with Sunscourged and Catcher's Avenger. We do that, then what's the follow-up? Camel and Dauntless Haven. Camel trades. Unless he gives us good blocks, of course, then we can play Saving Grace and blow him out. Let's see. I don't know if we have to play that fast, though, is one of the main things. Like, sure, Saving Grace looks really good here, but we could just wait and play the Dauntless Haven and start getting in. Just be a little bit more cautious. Yeah, I don't think we have to. Let's just swing with the Avenger. We'll exert it. Then we'll play Solitary Camel and Dauntless Haven. And then we can get the even Oketra Avenger path online, and we don't put ourselves quite as open. Because if he just doesn't block there, it's not even that great for us, right? We want to have some blockers back. We'll swing and exert. And we'll play a Solitary Camel. And Dauntless Haven. The lifelink on the camel is going to be pretty nice, I think. Yeah, up until he finds a combat trick. Even with the Devotee of Strength, he has a tough time making good attacks. Right now he can make 1 mana, 2 mana. He could get all the way up to 9. Means he can pump for almost +4/+4, but not quite. Uh-oh, this looks big though. And go to the Gauntlet. Okay. Probably he's going to toss it on the Vitalist. That is a good card. It says medium hard. And it's just big. Good draw, it's a good draw. Okay. We'll play Even Initiate. We still got 4 up, so this might be a good time to swing with the Sunscourge Champion, actually. Although he just takes 7. Then starts cracking back. I think we still need this guy on defense. Alright, so let's go to attack with our Dauntless Haven. We'll untap the Avenger. In for a couple points. And we're going to try and ride this to victory, I think. Oh, yeah, it has reach. I always forget that card has reach, too. Man, that's bad. Yeah, okay. Yep. Stays alive, I guess. Actually, it doesn't even. He can... Oh, man. Oh, wow, I didn't notice, though. Because he could have added... Exerted... of stuff. Oh, wow, that was really bad. He could have stolen that, too. Woo! That was sketchy. Really sketchy. And we lost the Saving Grace for kind of no reason. It could have been worse, but it was bad. Let's cycle this first, see what we can find. Heroism. The problem is now we can pump this up. Oh, man, if only we'd had that act last turn. So we swing with the Initiate. He's got 8, 10. He can pump twice. Huh, how are we gonna get through that Minotaur? Just like no good attacks. If we swing with the Avenger, he just pumps something and keeps it alive. Yeah, I think we just wait. Can't believe we forgot about that. We maybe could have found a way through with Saving Grace. Alright, well, if he ever tries to play anything, we can get through with the Even Initiate, potentially. Go to the Worthy. Okay. Not a bad one. Yeah, that's Sure Shot. So annoying. Yeah, champion we like. And he actually can't pump twice now, right? Because he's got 5, 6, 7. So he might as well go for it at this point. Let him block. No blocks. Okay. Yeah. smartly realized I'm worried about the devil, so he probably put me on a combat trick there, which is fine. And a little bit of damage. So we swing with the Sun Scourge, so we can internalize it and draw. Need to go back up to 16. We're gonna mill before my opponent does. Kind of starting to run out of our offensive cards, because we took out a lot of them. We do have like Sandblast to get rid of the Sure Shot. Eventually I think gets there, but... So, still can only do it once, so might as well swing with this guy. But blurringly, obviously, we have a combat trick, but that's fine. Back. Perfectly reasonable. Compulsory rest. Glorious. That's his only flying blocker. Alright, we can finally start making some progress here. I'm really glad he didn't kill on my even all those turns ago. That was really lucky. Okay, well, we might be able to win here. I don't know. I hope that it's just because I'm more aware of my mistakes than I used to be. But sometimes it feels like I've just gone further and further downhill. Like I make more silly mistakes, like forgetting about reach. But hopefully it's just that I'm more aware. Okay, claw speed. Don't care about claw speed. I think we have lethal now, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blockers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess not quite. We just swing in the air. Yeah, no reason to chance it. Aerial attack, I'm sure, is our best way to victory. That's like an overcome or something, I think we get there, and you would have to top deck it. And even then, we might be able to outlast. Got anything? Alright. Woo! That was... I am not sure we deserve to win that. But I will take the win when we can. Second time running out Kefnet still seems... I don't know. Maybe not that exciting, frankly. It's so cool, because I want it to be good, and I think in some matchups playing it on turn 3 there just would have been enough. And actually in that matchup it might have been quite good. I could have gotten Sun Scourge champion with the Vizier and gained a bunch of life, and just played a little bit of a slower game. But... yeah, like a 4-4 defender that would have been pretty good too, against what he was showing. So maybe that just would have been enough, and we wait a couple of turns, draw a couple more cards, Kefnet turns on again, or we just have a ton of cards that we can play from our hand as well. Yeah, I think the tempo hit from playing it actually hurt us quite a bit. Definitely some mistakes in our game that time. I'll have to just try and be a little bit more aware. They were all, at least mostly, little things where I just was not paying attention to reach, or missed, like, the fact that my opponent had lethal. Rather than great, like, thinking errors, but, I mean, the little things you miss cost you quite a bit, too. I'm glad we were able to work our way through that last game anyway, but I'm sure I gave up a few percentage points there. In any case, thanks everyone so much for watching. I thought the deck was pretty cool. It's the first time I've really played sort of an internalized themed deck. Don't think they come all together very often, but having 2 Viziers of the Anointed, a couple Sunscourge champions, and a Bomb rare somehow make it look pretty good. So thanks for watching.